if that rendition didn't touch you, didn't move you, didn't cause a chill along your spine, I don't suppose anything could.
Good evening, wrestling fans. Welcome. It is time for Monday Night Blast, and what a special episode it's going to be, because tonight we will find out who will be challenging the brand new World Heavyweight Champion at the end of the month.
Indeed, it is going to be a historic show. We are going to be seeing the Dice Boys in action as they are scheduled to go up against the brand new tag team champions, the two gentlemen that took those titles away from them. Of course, we're talking about La Corona and Los Jesus.
Not only that, but we are going to get a chance to see the first time meeting between Americana and Kike Ramirez. We showed you recently some of the footage from Mexico. What happened there, still unexplainable to me, but Kike Ramirez has a point of view. I don't happen to share it.
Well, I don't think anybody really does, but I got news for you. Americana's going to come back with a totally different attitude, I think, tonight.
Not only that, but Johnny Dalton's going to be defending the World Television Championship here tonight, as his obligation is, up against the Blue Meanie.
Indeed it is, and we'll see if we have a blue World Television Champion when it's all said and done.
And then the match that I personally have been waiting for, the first time since becoming champion, Hiro Gensho in a non-title match goes up against Bison Biggs here tonight. It is going to be extraordinary. Then, of course, ladies and gentlemen, our big main event, the match we've been all waiting for, it will be coming right here, live. It is going to be the Luck of the Draw ladder match. It starts out first with the 8-man battle royal until we get down to 3 opponents. At that point in time, it becomes the ladder match. Whoever secures the championship case will then be the #1 contender and will challenge whoever the heavyweight champion is at the 31st and the 2-night total. It'll be the 30th and 31st as we wrap this whole event up for the month of July. It is going to be an extraordinary night of action right here on the Nation Network. Buckle up and get ready, because here it comes.
How'd that make you feel? Giving a child his freedom.
Felt good.
You have been at this for 12 years.
My country, 'tis of thee.
Why are you doing it?
Sweet land of liberty.
Because God's children are not for sale. It is the fastest growing international crime network that the world has ever seen.
We're Homeland Security. You know we can't go off rescuing Honduran kids in Colombia.
This job tears you to pieces.
And where my fathers died.
And this is my one chance to put those pieces back together.
Land of the pilgrims
And yet somehow you have failed to bring me one real-world lead.
It's over, Tim. Close up and come back home.
So you quit your job and you go and rescue those kids.
South of that river is all rebel territory. No one goes in.
What if this was your daughter?
So, she's gone. Hear that? That's the sound of freedom.
All right, fans, ready to kick things off. The Dice Brothers getting ready to head down towards the ring.
Well, Los Toros Muertos are the new tag team champions, and the Dice Boys aren't happy about it. We saw about 2 weeks ago what they did, coming out and attacking the new tag team champions, laying them out with a goal, standing tall over them.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 456 pounds.
Well, this promises to be a hell of an opening contest. No two ways about that. Fans are on their feet, and I have a feeling they'll be staying that way throughout the night because the hits just keep on coming.
I am really looking forward to it. What is this?
You think tonight you're going to have a romp with us? Well, we have a title return match with you guys, and that'll take place on the 31st. But until then, since you want to play rough, why don't you try this on for size, Essie?
What in the world is going on here?
Well, apparently, Los Toros Muertos are taking the... Are you kidding me?
What is happening?
At a combined weight of 561 pounds, Demolition!
Ladies and gentlemen, the second longest reigning tag team in the history of the WWF is here, and part of UPW. That looks like it's going to be Axe and Smash, the Demolition.
Well, I got to tell you right now, didn't see that coming.
And I can tell you right now, the odds makers are second guessing themselves for sure. Never turn the page here on UPW. Oh my goodness. This crowd is electrified, and this is the opening match of the night.
I am absolutely with my jaw on the table right now. I cannot believe what we're looking at.
Well, Shake and Rolla definitely were not prepared for this. Collar and elbow tie up right here in the middle. And take a look. Rolla doing a good job at the beginning of the match, going up against the Legends. Now, who knows the last time these guys were actually in the ring competing?
It's a great question right there to be answered. And there's a sling blade. And right now, the former tag champions are looking like $1 million.
Series of moves right there, going for the cover, and he got one count. And take a look at Smash going out to the floor already, looking a little worse for the wear. All the action on the concrete floor, and now reverses out of it.
He was lucky too, because that overhead military press usually going to end up being bad news, especially on a cement floor.
That standing senton. Super kick takes him down. And again going for a cover.
Well, I got to tell you, for a couple of guys that weren't expecting this opposition, they're doing a pretty good job right now against two absolute legends in the game.
Smash sent into the corner, and he's in the wrong part of town. Tag made, and here comes Shake. He's the legal man. Here's a double team. Oh, what a move! Went to the block of the knee, and nobody there now. Tag is made. Axe the legal man in the match, and the referee got in the way.
Referee got caught right in the middle of the action, and that gives Axe an opportunity to kick things off here.
Here's the Irish whip to the ropes. Back out front he comes. They collide. Neither man gaining the advantage, but now Axe hammering away with some heavy shots as he lifts him up by the throat, slamming him down to the mat. Are you kidding me?
When have you ever seen that before?
This is UPW. Axe stepping his game up.
Well, it's a new generation. It's a new platform. And Axe has just shocked the world.
Has him up. Gonna go for a power bomb here on the, against the guardrail. Referee's count continues.
Getting near that magic number right now. He's going to have to find a way back in. Oh, look at this.
Through the ropes from behind.
Axe is a one-man wrecking crew.
Well, we know on the 30th or 31st, as it'll be a two-night gala event, the tag team titles will be on the line once again, but at this point in time, will these guys have had a chance to recover?
Back heel kick right across the face.
Save was made, and just in the nick of time by Rolla. Axe of Demolition handing out a great deal of punishment, makes the tag now. Here comes Smash. Didn't do so well early on in the match, but he's had a chance to get back. Rested up, cleared his head, and now the million-dollar question is, can he continue where Axe left off? And so far, so good.
Well, Shake needs now, it's been a tale of two tag team partners, really. Shake has not done very well, and up until now, Smash was not doing very well. But here comes the tag, and now we've got the original two from the beginning of this match.
Pump kick to the head, and Smash is down. Kicks out on a count of one. And again, they tie up. And another sling blade. Follows it up with a drop kick to the side of the head, and once again, the momentum going towards the Dice Brothers.
I can't say enough about how impressed I am with the Dice Brothers, though, not knowing this was going to be their opposition tonight. To come out the way they have here tonight and do what they have done.
You'd almost think they were prepared for this. The tag made, and now for the first time, we're going to see it here. Rolla going up again. Oh, wait a minute. A series of rights and lefts. Going for the cover. And he kicks out the back door. Here's the Irish whip into the turnbuckle he goes. Oh, what's he got in mind here? Oh, a kick to the face. Goes down, hooks the leg. Is that enough? Two, and he just barely comes out the back door.
Smash nowhere to be found. He's got a Cobra clutch locked in.
He's gonna try and make him tap out here. He's got the squeeze on, and Shake able to come in and make that save.
Desperately needed it too.
Back out to the floor he goes, and now, wait a minute, from the top rope, we have seen so much. He changes his mind instead and taking out Shake Dice.
And again, back to that top rope. What has he got in mind?
Both of the Dice Brothers on the floor. And now, clothesline puts him right back out just when he thought he was back in. Has him up across the shoulders. And now Axe turns around and drops him with a right hand.
Meantime, Smash going to work on the other corner. It is an absolute mayhem matchup right now.
Smash deadlifting him off the canvas with a power bomb. And he got him. Demolition for the victory.
Well, that's how you make your entrance into UPW.
We're going to take a look back at some of the highlights from this one, and there were plenty to be had by both teams, but can you just believe what we saw here tonight?
Well, I'll tell you right now, Los Toros Muertos, they got the upper hand right now.
No doubt about it, ladies and gentlemen. What an opening contest. Stick around. Plenty more to come.
Wait, is that your girlfriend? Yes. Oh, that's nice. Okay, drop the attitude. Where did you meet your girlfriend? I'm trying to meet somebody. Tinder. Tinder, okay. Can we leave the judgment at the door? Really? How long ago was that? 4 years ago. Oh, shit. I don't think you're using that app correctly. Yeah, that's not... You're supposed to say 4 hours.
All right, fans, already in the ring is Americana. Oh, and he's not going to waste any time.
Well, we know what this is all about. We saw what happened in Mexico City.
Referee trying to get him to step back for a moment. Americana could not wait to unload some justice. And now calls for the bell, and it's official.
Kike Ramirez on the receiving end of the punishment right out the gate. And I do not blame Americana one bit for what he just did.
Springboards off and caught him with a back elbow. Well, we heard the words from Kike Ramirez during that interview I had the opportunity to have with him, and I was just stunned at the logic.
Well, I'm not sure there really was logic if you're going to call it the way it is. For him to say that Americana turned his back on his country, that he doesn't respect Lucha Libre, I beg your pardon. That is just a bald-faced lie.
Going for the cover, hook and a leg. Gets two. Kike Ramirez able to kick out. Hasn't had anything to talk about right now in the way of offense thus far, ladies and gentlemen. Russian leg sweep takes him down and now ties him up. Americana.
Submission hold, and we've seen that work before.
We remind everybody, this Red, White, and Bruise tour will be wrapping up with a two-night spectacle event on the 30th and the 31st of July. The winner of our main event tonight will challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship on the 30th. Diablo Destroyer!
That might be the match right there. He hooks the leg.
And he got him! Americana!
What an unbelievable victory for Americana. He needed that one, but I don't necessarily think this is all settled by any means.
No, I highly doubt it. But that is a major win for Americana in this series. Stick around, plenty more action still to come.
Ow! Here come the questions. Let me sit down.
Did you eat my toilet paper?
I don't know if I ate that one.
Were you supposed to eat my toilet paper?
But I don't know if I ate that one in your hand right there. I remember eating one, but not that one.
Yeah, you ate the toilet paper again, didn't you?
I don't know if it was that one.
Yes?
I don't know. I'm not finna admit to it.
Did you eat the toilet paper?
I ate one. I don't know if it was that one. I don't know if it was that one. Why you waving it?
You bad boy.
What? I don't know if it was that one.
You bad boy.
Whatever. Just punish me now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Television Championship.
All right, fans, time for the television title to be decided, and it's going to be an interesting one as we take a look at the challenger.
Free agent and recent addition to UPW, the Blue Meanie.
Well, as I mentioned earlier tonight, we could be looking at the Blue TV champion before it's all said and done tonight.
Want to welcome everybody joining us here live on the Nation Network tonight. We got Lady Sky TV in the house. Welcome aboard. DHW is here.
Andrew Roberts also here. John Wesley Thomas. Hello. J-Rock's in the house.
Ancient Clown has joined the party. It's never a party if you don't have a clown.
CSWA, welcome aboard. Kevin Davis is here.
Artie Donovan joining us as well. It is a party atmosphere as we are waiting to see who will be claiming that all prestigious championship title match spot at the end of the month.
As we take a look at the reigning UPW television champion, Hot Rod Johnny Dalton, along with Baby Cakes, his main squeeze.
Well, he'll be the first to tell you that he is the longest reigning television champion of all time, but considering his predecessor only made it 3 days, not necessarily the greatest accomplishment from that standpoint. But he has maintained that title throughout the Red, White, and Bruised tour, and that's saying something.
Indeed, because he has the obligation of a minimum once-a-week mandatory title events, which he is now meeting for this week here tonight.
That said, whether you like him or not, whatever we may think of him personally, he's gone over that number on a couple of occasions, so he's not just doing the bare minimum.
Take a look at that championship title.
Introducing the challenger from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 228 pounds, Drew Mean. And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 217 pounds, he is the television champion, Hot Rod Johnny Dalton.
It is a stellar night, ladies and gentlemen, for professional wrestling, for UPW Wrestling, and for the Nation Network.
And that is what they are competing for right there. The highly coveted
Bell sounds, action's underway, and here we go. Collar and elbow in the middle of the ring, and it's the Blue Meanie striking first with a shot to the midsection.
Hot Rod Johnny Dalton considers himself to be one of the toughest street fighters of all time. From the hard city streets of New York City. But guess what? Blue Meanie, he's one of the originals coming out of the ECW. And if you don't think South Philly produces some tough guys, then you weren't watching.
Dalton trying to stretch the Meanie out right here. Turns it around with a hip toss, takes him over, and now the champion favoring his lower back.
Well, that's part of the problem when you are a champion and you have that championship schedule. We mentioned already, he's got a tougher schedule than any other champion in my book. Once a week mandatory.
Russian leg sweep, and I'm almost starting to wonder if the Blue Meanie perhaps doesn't know of an injury or something to that effect, because he's really targeting the back, it appears, of Hot Rod Johnny Dalton in this one. Has him across the shoulders and drops him head first to the turnbuckle. The champion is collapsed.
Blue Meanie is all up in his grill right now. He is not giving him any breathing room whatsoever. He is taking the fight to him.
Drops that knee. Over 260 pounds down. Now going to the top rope. Not good for Dalton.
Hot Rod getting back up.
That missile shoulder block, and now the Meanie might become the new champion.
Hot Rod Johnny Dalton was just barely able to kick out of that one. Look at the Meanie celebrating. Bad idea.
Dalton again tying him up in that abdominal stretch, pulling back on the leg, trying to stretch him out.
Well, I'll tell you, to look at the Meanie, you wouldn't necessarily think so, but he's a lot more limber than you would give him credit for on sight.
There's the Irish whip to the ropes, back out front, the two collide. There's a big clothesline, and another one, and now look at Baby Cakes ringside, very happy with what she sees going on in the ring. Goes for the cover, Meanie is down. There's two, and he got out of it.
Very close.
There's a takedown. And now going for a DDT. Champion is back in control of this match. Has to keep the momentum going in his direction. Meanie caught him with a big elbow and a bulldog.
And Dalton doing the right thing, getting out of dodge. He is rattled.
And the Meanie coming around. Not going to let him off the hook. Power bomb on the concrete floor.
There's no padding whatsoever. He took that one right on the cement, and now look at this Meanie.
Well, he's in very familiar territory as the Blue Meanie here ringside. See Baby Cakes out there trying to cheer her man on, giving him instructions. Now back inside the ring. Boots in the midsection. Going for the neck breaker. And now Blue Meanie, the challenger, might be looking to put him away. Deadlift into that sit-out powerbomb.
Well, there's where I start asking the question, has that champion schedule finally caught up with Johnny Dalton?
Dalton with a jumping DDT. Goes from behind, nicely done. Taking the Meanie down on the mat. Despite their completely different looks and physique, I would say they're physically evenly matched so far as size, strength.
Well, even mobility, again, don't take the Meanie based on, judging the book by the cover, and he's got him in a sleeper.
This could be it right here. The champion gonna try and put the blue one away. But Meanie breaking the grasp and then rolls through. Once again, they tie up, and there's a nice neck breaker by the Blue Meanie, who follows up again with that huge knee drop right to the head. Dalton writhing in pain. Running Bulldog takes him down. We might be getting a new champion here in just a moment.
Hot Rod Johnny Dalton's been busted open. Look at him.
Dalton indeed is in a lot of trouble. Referee should be looking at that.
There is a lot of blood loss taking place.
And again, Meanie very familiar with this scene. Now on the top rope, Meanie Salt! We've got a new champion! He hooks the leg. There's 1, 2, and indeed, ladies and gentlemen, your winner and Blue World TV Champion,
what an unbelievable match between these two guys.
Well, just when you think you've seen it all.
Here is your winner and new television champion, Drew Mean E.
The Blue World Television Champion, the Blue Meanie.
Hi, I'm MJF, and as you know, I love video games. And the new AEW Fight Forever is fantastic.
Max, that was great. That was great. AEW Fight Forever now is available on Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, PC, you name it, Fight Forever is there. And don't forget,
Are those all real things?
yeah, they're very real. And they're awesome consoles.
Okay.
And don't forget, AEW Fight Forever is better than you, baby. Boom! Max, you did really good.
Thanks, dude. I really appreciate that. We're getting paid for this, right?
Of course.
Oh, good.
All right, fans, I've been looking forward to this one, as I said earlier. Our first look at the brand new World Heavyweight Champion.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Yamaguchi, Japan, weighing in at 265 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion,
Hiro Gensho, proudly carrying that championship title down towards the ring, but you almost have to ask yourself the question, is this even enough to satisfy him?
I don't know that anything's enough to satisfy him.
He has a significant win ratio over Bison Biggs here in UPW. That's what gave him that championship title match last week against Randy the Ram Robinson on House of Honor Wrestling. Of course, that is a prestigious Passport Championship. It allows you access to all UPW programming and organizations.
It's the #1 title in the company by far. But now we're taking a look at one of the Empire mainstays.
Carolina, weighing in at 271 pounds.
Bison Biggs has got that look on his face, and we have seen it throughout the month of July and even prior to that.
Well, really, this thing all goes all the way back to April, back when we had Motor City Mayhem. And he had a chance to become the Empire Heavyweight Champion, but that chance was stolen from him by the interference of a long time ago rival who made the trip to the United States just to extract revenge.
Bell sounds, action's underway, and now Gensho wasting no time at all. Choke slam, and Bison Biggs goes down.
Well, Bison Biggs is in a whole world of trouble right now. There's a clothesline, and the champion going to work on him right here off the bat.
Deadlifts near 300 pounds, running power slam. Title not on the line, that doesn't really matter. Hiro Gensho with a belly to belly, going for the cover. This could be over quickly. Two, and he just barely got out.
Things not at all going well for Bison Biggs. We have seen him overcome odds before, though.
Well, indeed we have, and he'll have to rely on that history as well right now, because things are just not going his way. Running slam into the mat with that bulldog into the concrete, I beg your pardon.
But look at Hero, didn't miss a beat, shakes it off and comes right back with more.
He can absorb an enormous amount of punishment. We've seen that time and time again. Looking back to how he won the championship just a few days ago, looked like Randy the Ram Robinson had his number, went for the Ram Jam, and got caught in mid-stride. And that's how quickly it can all turn, especially going up against this man.
Punishing him on the floor right now, and Hero knows the title is not even on the line. This is all about pride. As far as he's concerned, all he wants is to reclaim his honor, but I just don't. He's done all these things in the last month plus when it comes to Bison Biggs. Had a near immaculate record, and now is the world champion, and still feels he has something left to prove.
Going to work on the leg now. Well, the champion has really set his sights. Oh, and he busted him open with that knee.
Split him right above the eye. Oh, it's bad too.
Bison Biggs perhaps feeling that blood stream down his face.
Sometimes that warm and salty can get you going, and that seems to be what the case is right here.
Hangs him across the top rope, and now Bison Biggs attacking the leg of the champion.
Tremendous up kick, and look at how bad he's bleeding right now. That's something the referee might need to look into.
Oh, that one's gonna do it. Submission hold locked in there.
Bison's gonna have a hard time escaping this one, but he does.
How much did that move take out of him, do you think? Irish whip to the rope, pop up and drops him right in the middle. Goes for the cover on the champion, only getting a 1 count. Back and forth they go. Here's the Irish whip into the turnbuckle, and now follows him in. Nobody home.
Gensho is showing why he is the brand new world champion. He has been a dominant force here in UPW. Whether it's Empire Wrestling or Monday Nights, and there's the chop. They got it done for him in the past.
Oh, and somehow Bison able to kick out. Another belly-to-belly takes him down, goes for the cover, thinks he has him. Referee took a little extra time to get in position, and it does not matter. Hero Gensho, victorious once again over Bison Biggs, and you almost have to wonder when is enough if you're Bison Biggs. Fans, when we come back, it is time for the luck of the draw.
Oh, wait a minute. We're not done.
He comes in with a steel chair. Come on now. We'll be back in a moment.
You will never pin me. Now it's everybody's favorite time.
Hero, we both know one thing. Doesn't matter how many times you beat me, it'll never be enough. The only way we settle this once and for all is I have to give you what you need. So you're not getting your honor back, no matter how many times you might score a win. And we both know you did not travel all this way just to have a regular match. On July 30th, you'll take on the winner of tonight's main event. But whether you hold on to that title or not makes no difference to me whatsoever. Because on the 31st, the last night of the Red, White, and Bruise, you and I are going to do this one last time. And the only way that you and I know how to finish this. Last man standing. And this time, the loser leaves.
All right, fans, it is time right now for the Battle Blast Battle Royal. 8 men have qualified. When we get down to 3 remaining, it will become the Luck of the Draw ladder match.
Making his way to the ring from the 5th dimension, weighing in at 245 pounds.
Jordan Gemini making his way to the ring, and I'll tell you what, I'd like to say he's one of the favorites, he is, but at the same point in time, look at the lineup of guys coming into this match. Realize out of the 8, 3 will remain for the ladder match. I mean, it's a crapshoot.
Well, indeed, we're not talking about pinfalls or submissions. We're talking about over the top rope, feet hitting the floor until we get to 3. And at that point in time, it's Katie bar the door. The ladders are all around the ring. First man to climb it and pull down. And now here comes his opponent again. Look at the sheer size.
The former Empire Heavyweight Champion right here, Ed Cleaver, making his way down. And as big and tough and strong as Jordan is, a lot of people have trouble moving this man around.
Pork Chop Ed Cleaver is in the ring, and he would love nothing more than another opportunity to wear championship gold. He lost the Empire Heavyweight Championship, but now on the last night of Red, White, and Bruise, he could be going one-on-one with the brand new heavyweight champion of the world.
Now let's not lose the main headline, shall we? Hiro Gensho dethroning Randy the Ram Robinson, and now is the number 1 man in our business.
I'd say this much. If Hero's going to have an advantage on the 31st of the month, as we take a look at the Madman coming down the aisle, I would say that advantage is he will be considerably more, let's say, fresh than his opposition, who will have gone through this tragic conglomeration of violence.
Well, you see the Madman coming down with his trademark steel chair. And in a match like this, once it gets down to the last 3 anyway, it's all good. Gotta be a special night. He combed his hair.
I don't think we have ever seen a collection of talent like this at one time in one match in UPW history.
No, I would agree with that, and that's not to say we haven't had some stellar events. Yeah, looking back at Pork Chop Ed Cleaver again, it is a battle royal to start out. And getting near 400 pounds over that top rope, not going to be easy.
Your darkest fears, weighing in at 215 pounds.
As we look at Thirst in Blood, what I was starting to say, and I'll finish my thought. The last time Ed Cleaver was in a specialty match was the Rumble Jungle. And how did that turn out?
That's right. He was the, at that time, HCW heavyweight champion. Now, of course, the Empire heavyweight champion. So your point is Ed Cleaver has never lost a big-time specialty match.
No, he's only been in one, but no, he's never lost one. And he's almost 400 pounds, so you put all that together or not, he's my number one man. That's the guy I'm putting my money on.
Hard to argue with logic like that, but then we take a look at a man like Thurston Blood, and this guy has really been tearing it down. That tag team match that we saw last week with him in it. Perfect example of exactly what he's capable of doing.
Can you imagine him hitting that move Elysium off the top of the ladder?
That would be absolutely devastating to whoever would be on the receiving end.
And from Mesa, Arizona, weighing in at 229 pounds.
Well, the Hell Rider, just a couple nights ago, taking care of business.
Once again, we've got a total of 8 men in this battle, 4 of them representing Empire Wrestling, 4 of them representing House of Honor. There's also some bragging rights to say whoever wins this entire event will already have earned some major bragging rights for their respective organization heading into the championship match at the end of the month.
It's been an incredible ride throughout the month of July, and it's only going to get better.
Yeah, we are definitely not coasting at this point in time. It is all gears, high drive, and all engines moving forward.
Evidenced by the cart we've had here tonight and what we're seeing right now. When you talk about the big men in this match, guess what? There's another one coming.
And from Tashkent, Uzbekistan, weighing in at 458 pounds.
Jamal Jaziri is an absolute monster. Towering over 7 feet tall, 300 plus pounds, but he is built very differently. When you look at a 300 plus pound man in Jamal Jaziri, and then you compare that to the likes of Porkchop Ed Cleaver at near 400 pounds.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, if anyone single individual is going to eliminate Porkchop, I think we're looking at him. Not to take anything away from everybody else.
Well, not only that, but I think everybody else might be smart, might be wise to turn their full focus on Porkchop Ed Cleaver, get him out, and then we can deal with each other later.
Well, by that strategy, which I don't disagree with,
Weighing in at 248 pounds.
might want to turn around right after that and go after Jamal Jaziri. At least after that, pretty much normal size. You know, they're all competitively balanced. As Thunder Rogers comes in here, he had to go up against his own tag team partner last week.
Indeed, the luck of the draw is all what it's about, and they ended up on opposite teams. Thunder Rogers got the job done, however. Teamed up with Jamal Jaziri, as it turns out, and again, those temporary friendships that where you had to coexist whether you wanted to or not in order to advance, they're over. That's all done now.
You better believe it's done. There are no more friends left.
And their opponent from Mexico, weighing in at 241 pounds, Macho.
Nacho Libre heading down towards the ring. Probably one of the most fortunate members of the roster to be here tonight, at least in some ways.
Well, the fact that he was able to advance was, I would say, largely due to the fact that his partner got the job done. But let's not take anything away. He's still here. He managed to make it. The bell sounds and action is underway, and here we go. And now, action underway. We've got a lot of things happening at one time here. We'll try and keep an eye on as much of it as we can, fans, but it's going to be hard to call the action on a match like this.
Well, at least for the moment, once you start whittling it down a little bit, it might become more manageable. But yeah, right now, we got bodies everywhere.
Jordan Gemini's got Thurston Blood up and down with a slam. And now look at this. Oh, up in the air. Clothesline. He eliminated Porkchop and Cleaver.
Oh, and he just took out Thurston Blood as well.
Jordan Gemini.
A competitor has been eliminated.
Backing up the big man now. He's already eliminated 2 of the top picks, in my opinion. Irish whip, and now look at Jamal Jazeer. Is eliminated.
He is cleaning house.
There's a clothesline. Look out, one of these men. Look at, there goes Thurston. I thought Thunder Rogers was going to be eliminated right there. Jordan Gemini not getting paid by the hour. Oh, there it goes. We are down to 3. And now, the final 3 gonna battle it out to see who manages to make it up the ladder and to claim the luck of the draw briefcase and punch their ticket to the 31st and the title match.
Everything is legal in this one, ladies and gentlemen. There's ladders, there's tables, there's chairs around this ring. Anything can be used.
Jordan Gemini now turns him around. What's he going to do with the Hell Rider? Big slam right there. And now comes after Thunder Rogers, who's got Gemini up.
He's got that steel ladder now. And Hell Rider has no idea what was waiting for him.
And for that matter, neither did Thunder Rogers. Up in the air, go for the power slam. He got it. Look at this. Oh, on top of the ladder.
He paid the price.
And now Jordan Gemini goes up there to meet him. He and the Hell Rider going at it.
And Thunder Rogers going to help take him out.
Pushing that ladder out from underneath. Thunder Rogers capturing him and dropping Jordan over. Gemini whips to the ropes. Back down front he goes. They collide heads.
Went for broke on that one and missed.
Jordan Gemini with a DDT. Look at this, Hell Rider trying to get some action. Going to town. Has him up. Meantime, Thunder Rogers going up for the case. They are battling it out on top here.
When Jordan Gemini was trying to take that ladder down.
Over the top, and he lands on that ladder. Jordan Gemini now going up. Good Lord!
He just put him through the ladder. In the meantime, look at this. Thunder Rogers, nobody there.
Well, there is now Jordan Gemini. He's got to take him out with a power bomb.
They are fighting it out on the floor.
Trying to unlatch it. Can he do it?
They are still battling it out, not paying attention to what really matters.
Jordan Gemini has done it.
Jordan Gemini has got the luck of the draw briefcase, but think about what that means.
Here is your winner and Mr. Money in the Bank.
2 members of Mighty Mount McElroy's team will be going head-to-head for the World Championship on the 31st.